Nice beard.
Thank you.
All right, gotta smile. This is Joseph Timmons, Songbook Magazine, video interview 2 of the day. We're at Anaheim, California, NAMM 2014. It's really loud in here, so we're gonna be yelling. What you need is some nice headphones to protect your ears. Wait a minute. Here we are. Okay, we're here. This guy's young. I'm really not liking this. Old. Nothing. Young. Company. What the hell? Alright, so we're here with Dave. You're from Australia.
I am from Australia, that's right.
That's 2 interviews with Australians. They're coming up here. They're taking over everything. You'll be drinking Guinness and Foster's and whatever. Guinness is Irish. Foster's. For beer, mate. So, we have Audiofly headphones. Audiofly headphones, personal monitors. Personal monitors. There's a difference. Headphones you put on your ears, you hear music, you walk down the street, Personal monitors, you hear every note perfectly, succinctly. Now, I've tried the Audiofly headphones, personal monitors. I need to stop drinking. I tried the personal monitors. They sound great. But we're going to have Dave tell us more. So Dave, tell us about Audiofly. How did it get started and what you're doing now?
Okay, so Audiofly, we're an Australian company. We actually launched our brand about 3 years ago. We've been shipping products into the market for about 18 months now. We're an Australian headphone company that really makes products the way we, as musicians, the way we want to, we're an Australian headphone company.
We don't do scripted or second cuts. This is going live, so
that's all that. So we're an Australian headphone company. Excuse me. As musicians, we create headphones the way we want them to be. So they sound. As a musician, they reproduce sound really with the detail that you want to hear as a musician when you're playing. So, you know, we started our range with like 4 consumer products that retail from $30 to $200, and that was good for us to test the water and see where our brand has been received. And what we found was the $200 product, our hybrid product, was really where the rubber hit the road for Audiofly. So from there, the products that really are closest to our heart are in-ear monitors. As musicians that work, we use them on stage, and we took that $200 product and we kind of morphed it into a pro series of products. So we have the 120, which retails for $250, and it's a hybrid in-ear monitor. So dynamic driver at the base and a balanced armature driver at the top end. And the reason we're using 2 speakers is because they have 2 different sound characteristics. Okay, dynamic drivers have a slower response, so they're a little bit more laid back and natural. Balanced armatures are precise and clean and clear, so they have that beautiful bell-like quality for the top end. So from there we go up to the 140 model, which is $350, and it's the same as the 120, but we add a balanced armature at the top end. Okay, so it's a triple driver in-ear monitor for $350. Then we move into the 180, the 160, which is actually a triple balanced armature, and then we have a quad at the top. So the 180 is a quad balanced armature driver.
Now, one thing I want to point out about the personal monitors, you got it right this time, see? About the personal monitors is when you put them in, they fit very snugly. The, I don't know, I would say the rubber part, the soft part, it actually goes in and fits to the contour, so you get perfect sound deadening. So anything outside doesn't come through. You don't hear it. You're only going to hear the music. And when I was trying them, I got a lot of great bass sounds. Mid-ranges were perfect. High ends, but no distortion, no crackle. Now, they're real tiny. They're tiny. How did you fit such a great sounding speaker into such a small headset?
Well, we use micro drivers, so for our consumer range products, our drivers start at 9mm in diameter, but balanced armature drivers are tiny. They're 4mm by 5mm in size, so they're small. But a lot of what we do with Audiofly is we concentrate a lot on the fitment of it. There's a whole trend towards custom molds. And custom molds are they're an interesting thing because they're very desirable. They really block out a lot of sound. But what we're finding is with good quality tips, like you mentioned, you can get a great isolation, and that isolation is what's important for a good sound. But also, you know, ours being universal monitors, there's a hygiene factor, so you replace the tips because it's good too. But also, it compensates for any growth in the ear canal that you have, so they have a longer shelf life.
Now, speaking of the tips, just want to point out something. Right now, if you pick up Audiofly inner-ear personal monitors, they are allowing you, when you register it, to get an extra set of tips. So that when you get them, if anything happens, you got another set. How long is that registration going for?
It's an ongoing promotion that we have.
So there's no expiration date on it?
No, it's an ongoing program that we have to get people thinking about their tip size, because tip size is directly proportional to the quality of sound that you're going to get out of the headphone. So we want people to register their size with us, and then we will send them tips after about 6 months. They'll get a free set of tips from us.
Really? So think about that. You get a set of the personal monitors. You register the product, you register the tip size. 6 months later, you get a new set of tips. You replace them. You still have the great quality of music that you're enjoying with the Audiofly product ongoing. You don't get that from many manufacturers, as well as many companies that are more concerned with the quality of their product and the quality of sound than with just selling stuff. Now, we've been talking about the higher scale models, but you do have a series of models that you can find at, like, you know, local retailers like Best Buy, Guitar Center, that are, you know, I think the M34 series,
The 33s and the 45s.
That's it, yep. M33s and M45s.
Yeah, so they're our entry-level products. They're what we call our consumer range, or our premium range rather. They start at $30, and for $30 you're getting a single dynamic driver. We've had a lot of reviews on these products that have compared them with, like, $100 Sennheiser products. So the sound is great. They're really dialed for awesome sound. It's those particular products for us that we recently had a very well-known DJ by the name of Tiesto come to us and say, we want to work with you, and those were the products that he fell in love with because they have such a really accurate response across their whole range. So
now, when we did our review, we also did sort of a studio test against other manufacturers, and of course, we're not going to say their names because that would be, well, no, wait, I'm a New Yorker. It'd be rude, but New York. Anyway, a lot of manufacturers with products that had a higher price point at the consumer range didn't even come close. And I'm not just saying it because he's standing here, and he could probably take me in a fair fight, and I'm afraid of people from Australia because they're really scary. I mean, look at him. Yeah, right. But anyway, the sound, unbelievable. So, how do you like NAMM?
NAMM's good. It's like a big guitar shop for 4 days. It's great.
He's not going to say anything negative because he wants to come back next year. Dave, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Keep up the good work with Audiofly. Oh, the tips. This is what you'll get. Be nice. Buy Audiofly. Register the product and get something for free. Swag. That's what it's all about.
Thanks again, Joseph.
Cheers. Cut!